so many decades now. This has suddenly changed. How do you assess the response of Europe as regards the tariffs? And there has been like a period in European leaders that they didn't know what to do, how to react. I mean, we saw this. What would you advise?
Yeah, Europe is several things. So even the word is not so clear, because obviously Europe in part is the European Commission or the European Council. But Europe is also obviously 27 independent countries that are all over the map. Mm-hmm. Some friends with Trump, some not friendly with Trump, some in NATO, some not in NATO. And the divergences in Europe are becoming larger because the policies that Europe is following are not supported by the public, and they're not effective. And the war in Ukraine is an example of that. Mm-hmm. Across Europe, public opinion is, stop this already. We don't want this war to continue. Yes. And yet you look at the words of the heads of government, like Macron or Starmer, though he's not in the EU, but the EU heads of state, other than Orban and Fico, generally they're all pro-war. So they're not aligned with their own publics. So we have Europe meaning many different things. We have public opinion, which doesn't count for very much in Europe, strangely enough. Even when elections come, the idea is that the mainstream parties all align together to block any change from of different points of view. You have the European Commission, which tries to dictate, but it doesn't in any event have the authority to dictate. You have, I would say, the Europe of NATO, which until Trump was quite comfortable. Follow the U.S. line, do whatever the U.S. says. Now it's completely bewildered because the U.S. is saying we want to stop the war, but all of these politicians were pro-war until just weeks ago, and they don't know how to get off get out of the war mentality. So all in all, the situation in Europe is not good.
It's chaotic, I would say.